Hey guys, what's up? It's Bronze75 here, and welcome back to my channel. So today, I have finally returned to making videos on YouTube after a 2-month hiatus to start a new playthrough on my channel, and here it is. This is Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2 for the Xbox 360. So I have stated back in the Ghostly Adventures 1 playthrough that this is actually my favorite of the two games, mainly because it has many new features and implementations that the first game didn't have, like the expansive hub world, the new areas, and like the new set pieces. Yeah, I always found that to be pretty cool. And though this game does have a few flaws, it's really freaking great. And like the first game, this does take place during the events of the TV show, which is one of my favorites of all time. Though I've been noticing as of recently that a lot of people seem to hate the TV show and possibly the series as a whole, for many haphazard reasons. And I keep hearing most people saying that this series potentially did a disservice to the whole Pac-Man franchise, like it pretty much killed it. Like what? Like I don't know what's making them come to that conclusion, but we'll get into more on that during the course of this playthrough. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2. Alright, and here it is. So, yep, this is Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2, and I really like the title screen for this, where it literally features every character in the game, and of course from the TV show as well. And I do like the silhouettes of Spiral and Cylindria, in the 2 logo, which is pretty cool. And we get to hear this kick butt theme again. And that's how we're gonna hear of it, because unlike in the first game though, like where it literally features nothing but like Pacopolis there, and then literally no demo plays. Yeah, this is apparently what this game does, and for some reason, like once you boot up the game, that title screen is only shown once. Like even after this demo is finished, like the gameplay demo is finished, like it never appears again, which is kind of disappointing. So, all right, so yep, let's go on and get into this, and we're gonna use hard drive because I'm actually using a different Xbox Live account. Because I actually do want to go for every achievement in this game, because I did post on Twitter. I'm not probably most people didn't see it, but yes, I did post that I managed to get every achievement in this game. Though some were kind of a pain in the butt to get, but yeah, but I managed to complete this game fully 100%. So yes, and you guys might be noticing that well, if you guys have been on my channel for quite a while, yeah, you may already know that I usually do like playthroughs like of console games on like with the camera, but this time I am actually using a capture card for this, so thank goodness, because like this is actually so much better than like having to put a bunch of objects under the TV to make sure it's angled straight to the camera. And even so, like the camera would just often like not focus whenever it wants to, and then like it just makes the quality it would just make the quality like literally blurry and that kind of stuff. But yeah, but with the capture card, this is so much better. So yeah, I'll just get into more on that later, because I actually really love this. Though the one I'm using is the Elgato Game Capture HD. So I do plan on getting the HD 60 one too, because I think that's the one that records in 60 FPS. Alrighty, so here's the main menu for this game, and the only thing that's missing is the multiplayer, which is kind of a shame, because I gotta say the first game did have pretty good multiplayer, which I do plan on doing that with my nephew at one point. So yeah. So we're gonna go to options here. We got the volume. Okay, you can actually turn up the music, the sound effects. Yeah, I guess we'll turn up the sound effects, and okay, this is ambience. Okay, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. All right, and here's the voiceover. And what? Okay, am I hearing that right? That's actually a voice clip from the show, from the 3rd episode. Wow. Okay, so first they could not use the voice actors from the TV show, yet they actually rip a voice clip from it. Wow, that's just baffling at times, but whatever. Alright, you got your controls right here, pretty much, and oh yeah, and alright, so this game has like inverted y-axis for actually some exclusive stages, which we will be getting into. So yeah. Alrighty, and alright, so let's get into this game. And do you want to play the tutorial first? Nah, because you know I played this game like dozens of times, so there's no need. Alrighty, so let's get into it.
All of my plans to take over Pac-World are always spoiled by that little pack rat. I blame the two of you!
Surely it's more his fault than mine.
Is not. And don't call Lord Betrayus, surely.
Shut up, you two! Ugh. If only I could get my hands on the repository that holds the Pac-World bodies of all the ghosts in the Netherworld. If I had my body back, this would all be so easy!
Yes, sir. I'm sure that would make all the difference.
Of course, you have also failed every time you try to steal the repository.
Ow.
That's what you get for stating the obvious!
Perhaps it's the whole you stealing the repository thing that is the problem. If you had something of value to offer in exchange, perhaps Pac would actually steal the repository himself and give it to you.
Of course! What a brilliant plan! I'm glad I thought of it! I know just what to offer him, and I think I know how to make it happen. First, I'll need to distract the Lemonhead while we plan this out.
Oh, I know! The giant Grindatron robot! I have just finished repairing it! It is ready to unleash on Pacopolis! Again!
Perfect! Now, let me tell you the rest of my idea. Space. Apex. A repository. A body!
Well?
Needlessly complicated as always, sir.
Alrighty, so that was our first, that was our opening cutscene right there, and yeah, pretty much Betrayus. You know, he's actually the main villain of the series. He's always up to no good, and honestly, I have no idea which game is supposed to take place in between, like in between seasons. Like, I'm going to assume that season 1. I'm going to assume that the first game probably takes place after the events of season 1, and while this game, I think it's like probably during the events of season 2. At least from what it seems like, because he actually mentioned, well, that villain that we'll probably get to the third world. Alrighty, so yep, here is Pac-Man. The Pac is back once again. Alright, so yep, press so to jump, press X to jump Ghost. Alright, boo, press the Y button to use your boo attack to scare Ghost, and yeah, that's there in case you have not played the first game. So yep, here is the game, and yep, Pac-Man pretty much plays the same as he did back in the first game. You know, he can still double jump, he can still chomp, and he still has his cool ability. Okay, we're gonna showcase it later on, or I think right now. Alrighty, so yep, let's do this, and there we go. So yep, just do that, and then you can actually scare Ghost. Alright, so one cool thing that this game actually has that the first game doesn't is that this game actually relies on points. This game actually relies on points for chopping the Ghost. So, and I think one thing that I really love to do in this game is that I always use the boo ability, like the scaring ability, to like scare 3 ghosts. And like you chomp 3 of them in a row, and they actually drop Slintanium. So because as you see on the top left of the screen, I actually gained 2 more Slintanium, and like the other one I just got from that green trash can. So yeah, it actually works very differently from the first game, to where, you know, in the first game where you have to collect a bunch of Slintanium to like max out your health. But no, in this game it's actually different. You know, you chomp 3 ghosts in a row, and yeah, you actually earn Slintanium, which is actually pretty cool. Alrighty, come here, you. There we go. Alrighty, and we're gonna grab this cherry right here, and okay, look at this statue right here. If you didn't know, this was actually in the 5th episode of the show, All You Can Eat, to where Pac-Man tries to lure a ghost. I think Pac-Man actually chomps this statue. You know, with I think one of the ghosts was hiding inside it, which is pretty cool. And I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not sure. Like, if he kind of looks very similar to Spiral. So it kind of leads me to believe that this is actually Spiral's like great grandfather or something. I don't know. It's never really explained. Alrighty, and another new thing that this game has added is the angry fuzzbits. So yeah, throughout the levels and even in hub rolls, yeah, he'll actually appear and then he just leaves a bunch of globe energy orbs, and then when you collect them all, yeah, it actually grants you a Pac-Berry pie, you know, which do return in this game, by the way. Alrighty, and I really love the music that plays in this stage, and oh yeah, and here's Spyro. Let's see what he has to say.
Spiral, how's it going?
Hey, Paxter, you're doing great out there, but you still have to stop Grindertron.
Alright, Grindertron, okay. I do not see a Grindertron anywhere, so yeah, for some reason, throughout these levels, you see Spiral and Cylindria, they're pretty much throughout the stages just pretty much standing there. I don't know why, it kind of reminds me of Sonic Booty Blast, like when you always run into Tails and Knuckles in the stages, and then like you pretty much give them 50 rings in order to get to the special stage. I kind of wish like there would have been a cool incentive for when you know, when Spiral and Silly are in stages, like they would like at least get you into a bonus stage or something. But yeah, too bad that sort of thing. And yes, like I said earlier, I love the music for this stage. You know, it's pretty much the Maze High School music. This song also plays throughout some funny moments in the show, pretty much. Like throughout those, I think for one example, like from when the song plays in the show was, I think in the first episode when the Ghost Gang, Blinky, Icky, Pinky, and Clyde were chasing Pac. I think that this is when the song played for the first time in the show. And also the first time I heard this music was in Pac-Man Dash, you know, the mobile game that was based on the series, which was eventually taken down by freaking Bandai back in 2017, which was sad because that was actually one of my favorite mobile games of all time, but it sucks that it's no longer playable. Alrighty, so if you actually go this way, you can actually find yourself into I think some sort of a minigame or a bonus stage. And wow, look at this! This looks pretty cool. So yeah, this was something that was also not added into in the last game, and something else that was also not added in the last game. Hey, first achievement, cool. Was the pack prizes, which are the like you see on the top right of the screen. Yeah, there are actually 3 cherries that I managed to get. So I have a feeling like when you first play this game, you're easily gonna overlook that item because you're never gonna know it's there. Yeah, but you know, I played this game like dozens of times, so I pretty much know. I think I remember where all of these are. So yeah, I really hope to get these. I really hope to get them all throughout the course of this playthrough. So, because for some reason there hasn't been really a guide on how to collect, on where to find the pack prizes. So that's kind of weird. Okay, we're gonna hop down here and then chop these. So yeah. So yeah, like I said before, Pac pretty much plays the same as he did in the first game. You can still double jump, you can still chomp and everything, and yeah, and for some odd reason, there is actually no camera control in this game. That's very, very strange. Like that's actually one of my one of the problems that that's pretty much one of the major complaints I have with this game is that there's no camera control. Like this is literally a 3D game, and like I'm literally moving the right thumbstick right now, and like literally nothing's happening. And yes, we got another achievement, packing your trash. Heck yeah. So yeah, that's very strange. Like the first game had camera control, but this game doesn't. That's very strange. Kind of reminds me of how Sonic Unleashed had camera control, but Sonic Generations didn't. Like that's very strange. Alright, here we are on the final part of the stage right here. Just chunk all these guys, and then yeah. Alright, and there we go. Alright, that's it. And you may noticing the yellow ghosts in the stage. Yeah, they're pretty much the new enemies in this game. Literally all they do is that they just follow you and chase you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. No new major attacks or anything. Alright, so we completed that stage, and alright, so we got our silver medal right here. Alright, and another achievement, 6-pack. So yeah, this game, so yeah, whenever you complete a stage, like depending on how well you do, you actually earn a bronze medal, a silver medal, and a gold medal. So yeah, sadly we did not get a gold medal. I was really hoping we would, but I guess I probably should have been like, I probably should have tried my best on like focusing on the post or anything. So yeah, alrighty, so let's move on.
Oh man, that can't be good.
You're right about that. Giant robots are always bad news.
Giant robots? Again?
Betrayus is an evil genius, but originality is not his strong suit.
Yeah, well, original or not, that thing's gonna smash Pacopolis if you don't stop it.
No problemo. I beat that Grindertron thing once, and I'll beat it again.
Be careful, Pac. I think Betrayus might be up to something bigger than just smashing Pacopolis.
He usually is. Don't worry, Pinky. I'll take care of it.
Alrighty, so that was our second cutscene right there. And honestly, yeah, the voice acting still sucks. Like, seriously, they literally pale in comparison to the voices of the TV show, who sounded almost perfect. Like, it fits them pretty well. But as for the games, like, not so much. Like, it's not very good. Alrighty, so we beat that stage, and look at this. So yep, unlike the first game where it literally took place in a school, yes, this game actually has four different places to where you can go to. So yeah, look at this. It's more expansive than the other game was. So yeah, you can feel free to like roam around places. Yeah, there's still some of these you can chop and everything. And yeah, all right. And the first we can talk to is Inky right here.
What's up, Pinky?
Pac, I really don't know what Betrayus is up to this time. This is like the second giant robot invasion he's launched in a year.
Yep, that is definitely true. So yeah, they keep saying that Betrayus has launched the second Grindertron. This is They keep saying that this is the second time that Betrayus has unleashed a Grindertron. So interesting.
Hi, Blinky.
I sure wouldn't want to be in your shoes. You wouldn't catch me trying to hunt down Grindertron.
So yeah, I do like how, like, unlike the first game, they actually do talk about the situation depending on what area you're at. So yeah, I actually found that pretty cool because you'll actually see why in the next few parts later.
Hello, Miss Globular.
Pac-Man, I certainly hope you can find Grindertron before it's too late.
Yeah, I hope so too. So, and yes, another game which I wish the first game has, that you can actually view the bios of the other characters, so which is pretty cool. So I'll pretty much go over that in the probably in the future part or so. So okay, that's Cersei's lab. I'll probably show that off in the next part, but we're just gonna go into Maze High School because yeah, this place is pretty much the same as it was in the first game. So yeah, and oh, here's Spiral. And yeah, we're just gonna take a look at this battle. We're not gonna like speak to him or anything. So yeah, Spyro is pretty much my favorite character of Ghostly Adventures. Besides the Paxter himself, because I find it to be really funny at times. And then like I do like how in the 5th episode where him and Pac were just pretty much like eating everything, though they were unaware that it was the Ghost Gang's doing. So. Like, and pretty much like he's pretty much the second hungriest character in the show. So yeah.
If anybody can stop this invasion and take care of that mean old Grindertron, it's my Paxter.
Yep, that's true. Alrighty. So we're just gonna look around here. So yeah, this is the school. Yep, same as it was in the first game. Only except that there are no arcade machines. Like there are no arcade mini games here this time, which is kind of a bummer. And look who it is, the worst character in the worst character in the whole Pac-Man the Ghostly Adventure series, and it's freaking Skibo.
What do you want, Skibo?
What? Am I supposed to thank you for fighting ghosts and robots? You do that like every day.
Oh, shut up. Like seriously, this guy is like the worst character in the show, bar none. Like seriously, like I still hate the fact that in like the 8th episode, where like Pac was thinking about his parents, and then like Skibo just literally kicks the ladder he was on, like just trying to make them fall down. Like screw you, Skibo. Like you're the worst character ever. Like seriously, you're basically Flash Thompson from the Spectacular Spider-Man. Like that's pretty much all I can say about you like right now. Like just like a stupid, dumb jerk that never should have been a thing. Like seriously. But we'll get into more of him later. And alright, and yeah, I guess we're gonna go to Cersei's lab and then pretty much call the video. So yeah, like I said, I really like the help world in this game, and yeah, I guess we'll show that off in the next part too. The roundhouse. Yep. All right, so this is Cersei's lab, and gotta say, this old coot like literally has like a bunch of cool stuff, which you're about to see in that room right there. So yeah, I do like how like it doesn't take place in the school, which was kind of weird. All right, and we're gonna talk to Clyde right here.
Hey, Clyde.
You know, I sure wish Betrayus would spend some resources on improvements to the Netherworld instead of building all these giant robots.
Okay, is it just me, or does he sound a little bit like Patrick from SpongeBob? I mean, I know it's not the same voice actor, but I don't know. I kind of see some like similarities. Like, I kind of like hear some like similarities between him and Patrick. So yeah. All right, and here's Fuzzbuzz. Only except we cannot speak to him this time, but that doesn't matter anyway because he doesn't really speak anyway. So yeah, and look at this. Like, yeah, this was also in the TV show too. I think it was first in the 23rd episode. I believe the Great Chase. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, and here's Grinder, who we cannot speak to for some reason, nor does he have a bio. So that's kind of dumb. Yeah, that's kind of a shame. So yeah, but yeah, look at this. He's got the Paccarcini, the Cherry Copter, and those back there. The pineapple tanks. Like, look at this. Like, this is that's really cool. Alrighty, but alright, Cersei's not here right now, so yeah. So we're just gonna go on and leave, and alright. And this video's already getting like quite long, so I'm pretty much gonna have to end it right there. I know I said I might show the roundhouse in this video, but yeah, I'll pretty much save that for another part. Alrighty guys, so with that is the end of the first parts of Pac-Man and the Ghost Adventures 2. So if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And for the next parts, yeah, I pretty much show off the roundhouse. You know, that's where the president's in. And then yeah, we're gonna be showcasing the next two stages here. This one and the other one behind that red ghost, and this one's pretty much a tutorial stage. So yeah, alrighty. So anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. So peace out, and take care.